Hello, this is Michael with Mad Movies, and this is my channel where I discuss making progress towards my goals, personal development, and my advice, the good, the bad, the ugly. And right now I'm working towards losing weight, making calls towards wholesaling, and studying real estate investing. And I'm just going to discuss it, try to be real and no filter best I can, and just tell the truth. So it's been a few days since I posted, and I messed up. I made so many mistakes. 2-3 days ago, I weighed in at 159.6, and I was very proud. And I had noticed that I've been waking. Previous to that, I've been waking up late. I wake up earlier, like 5-6 a.m. Weighed in and was like 161, and I weighed in at 11 o'clock, and I saw a huge difference. So I'm like, okay, so just consistent weigh-in, which is duh. So I was at 159.6, and I'm going to continue to try to do not eat until at least 11 o'clock, so that can be more accurate with my weigh-in and find out exactly if I'm making progress or not. If I don't have good data, I can't do anything. So I did that, and that same day, I overate. I just binged. I don't know if it's a subconscious thing that I'm just, how do you describe it? Just make. I don't even know how to say it properly. There's something in psychology where your temperature of where you're comfortable is here, whereas you're trying to achieve here, but you always move right back up to your comfort zone. So maybe I'm subconsciously sabotaging myself and that kind of thing. I don't know if it's true or not, but I did binge eat, and I felt so bad. I pretty much ate 2-3 times as many calories as I needed. I ate like a whole chicken on top of the meal I had, and then I had like half a dozen donuts on top, and 2 cans of Coke and liquor, and terrible. And I felt guilty and ashamed and really bad, and I didn't post. I should have at least posted. Thought about last night, but I didn't. And I noticed a habit about that. After like being able to look myself in the mirror, and just I felt like quitting this channel. Like, I can't go back on this channel and admit I made a mistake, and I went backwards, and it was all my fault. It's so hard to just look at yourself in the mirror and like, oh, it's me. It's my fault. So I noticed I did something similar last week where I overate, and then on top of that, I ate more. So as far as I can see, my exercise is pretty good. I exercise 1 to 2 hours every 5 days a week. I'm eating healthy 5-6 days a week within good portion control, but 1 to 2 days out of the week, I just completely just let go and lose everything. And sometimes I'm cool with it, and sometimes I feel bad about it. But on top of that, those 2 days I also didn't exercise, didn't do anything, didn't post, and that's a problem. So I can't get away with just doing really good 5 days a week and then 2 days a week destroying all my progress. So right now I'm even worse than when I first started. I started at 160.6, so I gained a pound from when I first started. But all I can do is look myself in the mirror. I'm like, oh, yeah, okay, it's my fault. Now I see my mistakes. I see where I'm going wrong. Making yourself feel bad is not going to help anything. Let's just figure out a way to overcome it. It tends to happen on the days that I'm off work, when I just have time to myself. Maybe that's a problem. I have too much time to think and just indulge. So I'm going to try next week to cheat on purpose, but without the binging or anything like that. That way I can lower my calorie intake, so I'm not destroying everything that I do or the progress I'm trying to make. I'm also not going to report on the things I do that particular day. That way it's just easier, and I can just keep myself accountable. And I'm just going to the most I'm going to say is what I did the day previous. So I'm going to start today. What did I do yesterday? Nothing. I didn't exercise. I overate just like I did, just like I've been describing. I finished off the donuts and whatnot, and I had another can of Coke, which Coca-Cola, which is probably terrible for my health, and I didn't do anything. I did make a few calls. I didn't make calls. I sent like 7 texts, and I made no progress in the real estate investing. I went to bed super early. I woke up at like 9 a.m. My ears were blood red, which means I was exhausted and tired. Maybe my body just processing all the crap I've been putting inside me. And so I'm going to try again. Look, now I see my flaws, and I'm not going to quit this channel because it's the one thing that is holding me to account. And who knows, maybe I wouldn't even realize my mistakes of what I've been doing the week prior and what I did this week if it wasn't for